So hello everyone, welcome back to English Grammar and Literature World. Dear students, today total 30 questions from idioms and phrases based on previous year questions. If you are preparing for any kind of competitive exams like SSC-CGL, CHSL, MTS and state competitive exams, then these all classes for you. So let's begin today's class. Look at the first one. What is the meaning of the idiom feather in his cap? So feather in his cap means an achievement or success that makes someone proud. Understand? So first of all, you have to understand the backdrop of the idiom. In old times, warriors used to add a feather to their cap as a mark of victory. So generally, feather suggests a mark of victory. Okay? So each feather represented an accomplishment. That means you can choose option B, a notable achievement is the right answer. Okay? Next. What is the meaning? Take someone for a ride. The idiom take someone for a ride means to cheat or deceive someone. So you can say to cheat or deceive someone. Deceive someone. So it does not refer to actual traveling. Okay, if you think that here ride, then it is related to journey. It is totally wrong. It actually suggests one kind of cheat or deceive. So option B, that is cheat or deceive someone. Next, what is the meaning of the idiom to have an axe to grind? Actually, the idiom to have an axe to grind means to have a personal or selfish reason for doing something. So you can say to have a selfish motive, to have a selfish reason. So option D, to have a selfish motives is the right answer. Okay. Next, what is the meaning of the idiom on the verge of? So look, the idiom on the verge of means something that is going to be happen very soon. Okay, very soon. So option A, that is about to happen is the right answer. Actually, it is used to describe the situation that is very close to occurring. Okay, something which is very close to occurring. Next, what is the meaning of the idiom throw down the gauntlet? So first of all, what is the meaning of the word gauntlet? So look, gauntlet means hand gloves. Okay, in earlier times, or you can say in medieval times, a knight would throw down his glove to challenge another person to a fight. Okay, here option C, issue a challenge is the right answer. So it means to challenge someone openly. Okay, next, what is the meaning of put words into someone's mouth? So the idiom put words into someone's mouth means to falsely suggest that someone has said something which they did not actually say. Okay, so you can choose option B, that is mispresent someone's words. Mispresent someone's words is the right answer. Next, what is the meaning of red letter day? So this one is very important. Okay, taken from previous year questions. So red letter day means a very special, so you can say very special day or important day. Okay, important day, that is called red letter day. So here option D, very important or happy day. Okay, next, what is the meaning of the idiom set the ball rolling? So the idiom set the ball rolling means to begin or initiate something. Okay, so option A, that is start something is the right answer. Next, what is the meaning of show one's true colors? The idiom show one's true colors means to reveal someone's real nature. Okay, to reveal someone real nature or intention or any kind of personality. Understand? So here option A, that is reveal real character is the right answer. Actually, sometimes people pretended to be good, but their real character becomes visible later, and that is reveal real character. Next, what is the meaning of smell a rat? So this one also very common idiom. Okay, so look, smell a rat always suggests one kind of suspension, or you can say to feel that something is wrong or suspicious. So smell a rat suggests something which is suspicious. Okay, suspicious. So it is used when a person senses dishonesty or trouble, even if there is no clear proof yet. So you can choose option C, that is suspect something is wrong. Okay, next. So what is the meaning of stand on one's own feet? Actually this one also very important. That means become self-reliant. Okay, or you can say to be independent and able to take care of oneself without depending on others. So look at the options. Option D, that is be self-reliant, is the right answer. Next, what is the meaning of take it with a grain of salt? So take it with a grain of salt means to not completely believe something and to treat it with doubt. It suggests that the information may not be entirely true, so it should be accepted cautiously. So actually take it with a grain of salt means be careful. Okay, you can say be careful or be cautious. So option B, that is doubt something. Okay, next, what is the meaning of the writing on the wall? So the idiom the writing on the wall means a clear warning. Okay, a clear warning, a clear warning or a sign that something bad is going to happen in future. Okay, so here option C, that is a clear sign of future trouble, is the right answer. Next, what is the meaning of turn the tables? The idiom turn the tables means to completely challenge a situation, especially by gaining advantage over someone who previously had the advantage. Okay, so here option D, that is reverse the situation. Okay, actually it is often used in competitions or arguments where the situation suddenly changes. That is called reverse the situation. Okay, next, what is the meaning of wash one's dirty linen in public? Actually the idiom generally suggests to discuss or reveal or private matters openly in front of other. Okay, so to reveal something or discuss something in front of other persons. Okay, so here option A, make private matters public, is the right answer. Next, what is the meaning of a square peg in round hole? Actually the idiom means not fit for particular purposes. Okay, so here you can choose option B, that is misfit in a situation. Okay, next, what is the meaning of by the skin of one's teeth? So by the skin of one's teeth means to succeed in something by a very small margin. Okay, to succeed by very small margin. So here option C, that is barely or narrowly, is the right answer. Next, what is the meaning of cut the ground from under someone's feet? The idiom means to suddenly weaken. Okay, suddenly weaken. So here option B, that is undermine someone suddenly, is the right answer. Okay, next, what is the meaning of fly off the handle? Fly off the handle means to suddenly become very angry without much reason. So suddenly become angry is the right answer. Okay, so here option D, that is lost temper suddenly. Next, what is the meaning of give someone a piece of one's mind? So that means to express anger, or you can say strong disapproval clearly and directly. Okay, So here option A, express anger openly, is the right answer. Actually, it is used when someone speaks frankly and tells what they did wrong. Okay. So what is the meaning of in high spirits? So in high spirits means to feel very happy. Very happy. And full of energy. Okay. Or you can say full of energy. So look at the options. Option C, that is very cheerful, is the right answer. Next, what is the meaning of keep one's finger crossed? Actually, the idiom means to hope that something will happen successfully or to wish for good luck. So you can say to wish for good luck. So here option A, that is pray for good luck, is the right answer. Okay. Next, what is the meaning of make a beeline for? So the idiom make a beeline for means to go straight. To go straight and quickly towards something without wasting any time. So you can go with option B, that is go directly, is the right answer. This idiom shows direct movement with purpose. Understand? That's great. Next, what is the meaning of pay through the nose? So the idiom pay through the nose means to pay a very high or reasonable price for something. To pay a very high price. So that means option D, pay excessively. Next, put all eggs in one basket. So the idiom means to depend entirely on one plan or option, risking everything if it fails. Okay. So option A, that is risk everything in one plan. Next, what is the meaning of rain, cats and dogs? I think this one is very common. I think you people know the right answer. So rain, cats and dogs generally suggest rain heavily. Okay. So option C, that is rain heavily, is the right answer. Next, what is the meaning of run into debt? Where the word debt means borrowing or overspending. Okay. Overspending. The idiom generally suggests fall into a situation where one has financial problem due to borrowing or overspending. Okay. So run into debt means one can have financial problems. So option B, that is fall into financial problem, is the right answer. But fall into financial trouble is the right answer. Okay. Next, what is the meaning of take someone to task? The idiom take someone to task means to criticize or scold someone firmly for doing something wrong. Okay. To criticize someone for wrongdoing. Here option A, that is scold strongly, is the right answer. What is the meaning the last straw? The last straw means the final problem. Or you can say the final problem in a series of difficulties that causes someone to lose patience or tolerance. Okay. So option B, that is final problem that breaks patience. Okay. Actually, it comes from the idea that when a small extra weight can break something that is already overloaded. Understand? So look at the next one. What is the meaning of throw light on? So this is the last one. Okay. So look at the options. Option A, hide something. Option B, create confusion. Option C, explain clearly. Option D, avoid discussion. So what is the right answer? You have to tell me in the comment section. So here are total 30 questions with explanation. I think you enjoyed this session very much. So that's all for today. See you in the next classes. Keep watching, keep reading and keep writing English grammar and literature world. So thanks for watching.